Hello and welcome to this video on Championship Manager Season 99-2000. Now this video is part of our challenge series, and this one, but honestly, it's one of the most funnest you can do. And that is the challenge of winning everything in the English game has to offer with Rushden Diamonds. And why is that such an attractive game? I'll show you why right now. You click on Rushden Diamonds. You look at them and you think, well, I don't recognise too many of them. Maybe Miguel de Souza. Where's he been? Yeah, he's done the rounds in the Football League. Maybe a couple of other names there. But you're probably thinking, how are you going to lure players from higher divisions down to Rushden Diamonds? This is how. Boom. Just shy of £10 million in the club coffers. £2.7 million in transfer funds, and believe you me, once you spent that £2.7 million, there is more where that came from. And this is thanks to this guy, Max Griggs, who took over the club in 1992. An astute businessman will increase club income, vastly wealthy, able to invest large amounts of cash. So as I was saying, he took over in 1992. Rushden Town and Earthlingborough Diamonds were around. He amalgamated them to make them Rushden Diamonds, and his wealth came from these bad boys, the Doc Martens shoe. I'm not sure if they're still trading, but when they were, he clearly did okay because he invested a lot of money in Rushden Diamonds. Unfortunately, it's a sad tale because this is what happened to Rushden Diamonds. He sold the club in 2005 or 2006 to supporters for, I believe, £1. But in 2011, the club couldn't sustain its finances, and this was the outcome. So you can imagine that's probably Leeds, or most likely a retail park right about now. But thankfully, we can turn back time and we can enjoy the glory days still, where the club have got £10 million to spend, £2.7 million in transfer funds. So, let's crack on. This is the challenge. The challenge is to win everything the game has to offer. So, what is there to win? Obviously, the conference title first and foremost. That is the aim to every season, to win the league you're in, the respective league. Now, in the conference, you have two cup competitions. One is the Conference Cup. Excuse me. There we go. The Conference Cup. 3 rounds, and the semi-final and final are both 2 legs. So that's very helpful to win the Conference Cup if you got, everyone's liable to get beaten 1-0 away at Woking or Nuneaton Borough. But you've got 2 legs to turn things around. So the English Conference Cup, once you've got a very good team with the money you've got, it's a very good chance of winning the Conference Cup. Just make sure you don't go light on these rounds. Make sure you put out your best team. Get through the first 3 rounds, which are knockout. Then you've got a 2-legged affair in the semi-final and the final. And that will win you something that probably looks like that. I haven't actually got a picture of the Conference Cup, but I thought this picture depicts it really well. Because you can imagine it being a warmish Tuesday night in April, end of April, a random ground, maybe Welling or something like that, with a random bit of stand in the background. That for me depicts what the Conference Cup is all about. Now there is some glamour in the conference, because if you won the Conference Cup, well, you don't have to win the Conference Cup, but if you win the Conference Cup, if you win the title, and if you go far in the other cup competition I'm just about to mention, you will end up here at Wembley competing for the FA Trophy. And this is the last piece in the jigsaw for the conference. Win the Conference Cup, win the FA Trophy, win the league. You've done the conference treble, and you can walk away from the conference and never revisit it again. Now, just a little bit on the FA Trophy. Bit tricky, this one. It's a 2-legged semi-final, which is nice, but only a 1-game final. So you've done all the hard work of winning the conference, winning the Conference Cup. It all comes down to that final game of the season to complete the treble or to miss out. You don't want to miss out. Make sure you win it. Get that treble. and move on to the third division. And here we are. So the third division, you've got the likes of Brighton here, you've got Hull, Lincoln, Mansfield, Northampton, Peterborough, Plymouth, Southend, Swansea. Some decent teams in the third division, but ultimately, if you can win the conference, there's not too much of a disparity between the third division. So fingers crossed, you can land the Division 3 title. That's not the Division 3 title, but I couldn't find a picture. So once you've done that, you can move on to Division 2. I am going somewhere here, so stay with me. So in Division 2, you've got the two Bristol teams. You've got Burnley, you've got Bournemouth, a bit of Blackpool there, Notts County, Luton, Millwall, Cardiff, Preston, Stoke, Wigan. So ultimately, you want to land the Division 2 title as well. However, there is some pressure in Division 3 and Division 2, because if you do sail through the leagues, if you're doing really well, that limits your opportunities to win this bad boy, the Football League Trophy. Now, it's been known as the Checkatrade Trophy, the Auto Windscreen Shield, the Johnston Paint Trophy, and most recently the Leasing.com Trophy. I think it's the Auto Windscreens in 1999. But if you go through the leagues really quickly, you've only got 2 chances to win this, so make sure you win it. Your best bet is when you're in Division 2, because if you're top of Division 2 and flying, you are pretty much the highest ranked team in the competition. So there's a very good chance of winning it, but just make sure you win it. Get it ticked off so you can never have to come down to the second division again to win this, okay? So then once you've done that, you are on to the first division. Teams in the first division: Barnsley, Birmingham, Blackburn, Man City in this one, Nottingham Forest, Sheffield United, QPR, West Brom, Wolves. So, again, quite obvious what there is to win here. It's that the Division 1 title. That's actually the Championship, so it's equivalent. I assume Norwich City did okay that year. So that's what you want to win. But because you're in the first division, you might be doing really well and amassed a really solid squad. Maybe the League Cup is on your radar by this stage. I mean, to be fair, the second division, if you've really got a great squad together, if you've followed a few other videos I've done on real good players to get, you might be in a position where you feel like you can challenge for a domestic trophy like this now. Obviously there's a League Cup, there's also the FA Cup, probably the most famous trophy in English football. So yeah, first division football, you might be going for the League Cup and the FA Cup, who knows. Either way, you need to claim them at some point to complete this challenge. But there's no real time on this. The minimum you can do this challenge is 5 seasons. And if you wanted to do it and you still haven't won the League Cup and the FA Cup, you'd have to do the treble in the Premier League, which ain't easy by any stretch. Just winning the thing's hard enough. When you've got the likes of Arsenal, Chelsea, Leeds, Liverpool, Man United, Newcastle, Tottenham. Yeah, got some serious challenges there. But the opportunity is there. The opportunity is basically for you to stop this happening to Rushden Diamonds and instead make this happen for Rushden Diamonds. So change the fortunes of the club, win everything the game's got to offer, starting with the conference, do the treble in the conference, land the Division 3 and 2 titles, winning the EFL trophy at some point in that stage, then win Division 1, challenge for the League Cup, FA Cup, maybe even this season the Premier League, try and win the Premier League, and then whatever you've got left to tick off. So yeah, as I was saying, a real fun one. The fact you've got all that money to spend is just unreal. And that's why I think it's such a great challenge. It's so much fun to get, because you can offer some serious wages. Just be wary of this. You can offer some serious wages, but Nen Park has only got a capacity of 6,635, so the gate receipts aren't going to be big, so you can soon start hemorrhaging money. But by the time you've got to the second or first division, I'm sure you've got a big enough squad to maybe sell 1 or 2 for big money and cut your costs accordingly, because Max Griggs doesn't piggy bank the club forever. in real life and on this. You know, you've got to kind of cut your costs accordingly. But no, it's a really good one, this one. All I ask you to do, please subscribe. I've got plenty more of these challenges to come. But yeah, most importantly, thanks for watching, and make sure you enjoy, because this one is brilliant.